here is how I have used scriptable objects to implement a store in my game. I've decided to go along with having different skins that you can apply to the matchable objects in my game. So if we hit play here, I'll show you what it looks like. I'm still working on getting a shuffle functionality to my game working. So at the moment, to implement the new textures that get applied, I just have to turn the editor on and off again so they reset. But if I get a shuffle script, or when they apply a new kind of reset the board function, I should be able to get that working. When you click it, it'll reset the board and then get the skins to the proper color, so that is next in line, but the shop itself is working. So if we hit play here, we'll see my coins load up. I think I set this to the right number of coins. Perfect. So we have 150 of them right now. If we just exit out real fast, we can see I have the sugar plum texture applied. Open the shop back up. So this is the one down here. That one's been applied already. So if we hit like ocean waves, we click that, our coins will go down. You can see a little debug where I was testing to see, making sure things were getting applied properly. We'll hit resume, and technically it's not working at the moment, but if I start swiping, the new ones that get applied do load in. And then I'm working on optimizing some of my codes. There's a couple errors occurring, but those will get fixed by today or tomorrow. But if we hit out, go back in, and then we can see that once this loads on resume, the whole board has been reset to that texture color. So if we go back and try to purchase that, it technically will let you because the game has, or the Unity editor reset it. I need to get the JSON data objects working. So the retention's there, but if I were to try to buy this again, it's not going to let you because you've already bought it in this instance of the game. So it's just the data retention I'm having issues with. So that one won't let you buy it. You can see it down here, insufficient coins are not working. But if I joke to try this other guy, we'll deduct it, coins go down, we'll exit out, go back in. And that's going to load a little bit. We'll hit resume, and my new textures have been applied, and everything matches just fine, minus the couple errors that I'm working on. I've been working on getting some row bombs implemented as well, so when you swipe them, it'll knock out the whole row or column. And then I'm testing and getting working a color, or not really color, but more like item bombs. So I have it in debug right now, so if I hit right, these color bombs will load up, and if you swipe it with that object, all of them, my bad, should hopefully disappear. We're still working out some kinks there. But that's a couple other new things that I'm working on adding in, so those will be ready. But I'm really excited to have the different color skins working. I think it's a fun touch on the game, kind of customize it a little bit. Those are all over here in my scriptable objects folder I made. They're broken down into a prefab scriptable object and then the actual sprites. So on my board item here, the dots that load in are basically just prefabs, and then all I'm doing is changing the sprite renderer of each of these with the different sprites that I made. And so I have my just blanket prefabs here. This one uses all the same prefab for everything, so it's just prefab 1. And then these different sprites are what is actually changing the look of the game. And then the store manager here holds all that information. I dragged my prefabs in here, and so when I hit play, it'll load in that particular, or hit play and then choose the button I want to apply. If I have enough coins, it will apply that and switch the basically the sprites out on that selected prefab. And then I just have the text label behavior on my skins. Each of my skin buttons, these are basically skins, buttons with just a generic color gradient that I made. So that's the actual button part, and then on purchase, it will tell you how much it needs, like how much you want to set it to be. So I think 50 coins is what I have it set to right now. That might change to something lower or higher. I haven't thought fully through the functionality of earning coins and what it's going to be based off of. I think it'll be based off of score, so I'll lower the points made on a match, so it's not 5 and something lower, so you just have to work to add up to that score and then buy that with your score. And then this is just updating based off another coin and data scriptable object updates to my coins up here. And then that's how I made her. So I'm pretty excited. If I wanted to add on to this, I definitely could. I like the 4 colors right now. I could do more. I've thought about, since I've implemented the bomb switching or the column bombs or row bombs, purchasing those in my shop. And that way you could, I'll make a little icon up here. If you have a certain number of them, you can apply them down here. But we'll see how much I can get done. I don't want to be too over ambitious in getting this turned in. So it's something I could work on like down the road, but I do have some implementation of the shop up and working, and so that's where I am at so far, and we'll keep getting on with this. Thanks.